discuss that and more as Dorothy Cascerceri.
Pay attention to every word Dorothy says.
Hey, I'm Wayne Brady, and I'm here with the beautiful Dorothy Cascerceri here on Celebrity Corner.
Hi, I'm Dorothy Cascerceri, and welcome to Celebrity Corner. Tonight we have an exciting lineup for you. I'd like to welcome a fabulous addition to our studio. Please put your hands together for tonight's resident DJ, celebrity DJ Zeke Thomas.
Hey!
Hi, Zeke! He'll be turning our show into more of a party than it already is, and we'll catch up with him later in the broadcast. We also have giveaways galore and some sexy men in the house to introduce us to an all-new online service, Rent A Gent, which provides men on demand. Yes, men. But before that, I'd like to welcome my first guest. She's a fourth-generation psychic medium and has been featured on The Howard Stern Show, on CNN, and has been quoted by People magazine. Please put your hands together for Linda Lauren. Hi, Linda.
Hi.
So we had something really crazy happen in the Celebrity Corner studios today. We started the show. We came up here. We sat here. We talked about your new book, Medium Rare, and then you started getting a reading, or you started getting something from someone in our studio audience.
Right. Yes.
So tell us kind of what happened. And then I'll get to where we are now.
Okay. I was picking out on someone in the audience, and I looked at her, and I was feeling a man and a woman in the studio, and the woman I felt was with her, but I couldn't place the man. But I kept saying M, and then I said M-A-R, and I wasn't sure that she identified with it, but I left her with it, as I usually do, because you don't know. Later on, some things happen.
She said that there was an M.
And there was I think
she said there was an M, but then something even stranger happened.
Okay.
After we wrapped the segment.
Okay, I was walking off.
Right.
Talking to, I don't know what she does here.
So this is Jessica Lembo, and she is our digital content producer.
Okay.
And please give her a round of applause because she's really brave for coming up here. She's usually behind the scenes, but we brought her up on set because of what happened as you were getting ready to leave.
I was walking past her, and I started to climb over the wires, and she suddenly turned to me, and she started to cry. I hope you don't mind that I'm saying that. And she said, the M-A-R, and the person that you said didn't speak English. And I said, yeah. She goes,
it's my Uncle Mario.
Her Uncle Mario belonged to her. And I suddenly felt my earache go away, and I felt like a whole great deal of validation that, oh my God, she actually was able to connect. And it was just a phenomenal feeling that I embraced when I embraced her. Upon her crying.
It was definitely a feeling.
We felt like somebody was right there hugging with us, like we were in a group hug. And it was a phenomenal experience.
Wow, and so
I was just leaving the stage.
This is your Uncle Mario that Linda picked up on because this is what you do. And what kind of other things were you picking up on?
I was getting that he didn't speak any English. I was trying to communicate with him, but he didn't speak English.
Yeah, he doesn't speak English.
And it was so broken. It was weird.
Very broken. Even I had a hard time understanding him growing up.
So communication was really difficult, but he kept saying M-A-R, M-A-R, M-A-R. And it sounded like Mar, but I wasn't sure. So I went with it, and she said Mario.
And this is someone in your family who passed away?
Yes, it's my mom's first uncle. So, and it was just so. When we started, we were talking about it was a distant person, and there was the I'm sorry and the thank you, and at an event, and everything that you were saying.
Well, so you were, repeat again
I
what
was
you
saying
had
to
said.
her that
I
was saying that there were celebrations. I was saying that there was forgiveness, and he was telling me about thank you. There was a gratitude, and there was forgiveness at the same time. So there were two things taking place. And that's what she was identifying with.
And what's the forgiveness?
There is on that side of the family, not going into too much detail, there's a lot of like family drama between him and the sisters and my mom and his other nieces and nephews, and there were definitely like big moments, birthdays and funerals that there were fights and funerals where people made up and started talking again.
But he was actually seeing both of that. And he was trying to recognize that for her and saying that he was seeing.
Wow, and how long ago did he pass away?
Almost 10 years.
About a decade.
Wow, and that's what you said. You said that it went
10, 20.
pretty far back.
Pretty far back. I felt far back.
Right, like not something very recent.
But it's interesting because if it wasn't for the woman in the audience bringing through a woman who brought through her uncle, great uncle, it would be very hard to make that connection. So by bringing through, it means that they took the opportunity, the person in the audience's relative or friend who passed away, took the opportunity to use me per se as a vehicle to connect, but instead of totally connecting, they knew somebody else on the other side needed to connect more, and that was for her.
Wow, that's incredible. That's unbelievable. So this power that you have, I mean, this is just something that comes naturally to you.
I feel it's an ability, and I feel that, yes, it does come natural to me, but I also feel that I can teach that. I come with a certain spin because of generations of sacrifice and certain things that you learn in practice, but I believe that everyone has ability. Otherwise, you wouldn't be praying, now would you?
Of course.
That connection.
Now, does it become kind of burdensome at times for you to have this?
Yes.
Because do you hear things or see things or
yes,
how does it work?
I get earaches.
Oh, that's why you said my earache.
Yeah, I'm not Ernestine from Lily Tomlin days. I actually do. I get earaches a lot. I get headaches a lot. It depends. It depends on if that's close. But I got to tell you, I'm not a fan of doing the medium aspect on television. I'm just not. For me, I feel it's very, very personal, and I feel that if you lost a loved one, it should be in a private room, and it's not about me. It's about you, and that's what's most important. So I like to lead people through color and energy, psychic awareness, and help them understand what they're doing today to help them move forward, rather than, well, okay, let's use this woman as a vehicle for a show for her and a reading for me, and that's the way it'll be. And it's not. I don't think it's right. I think there's a certain respect that you should honor in terms of those who passed away. That's my belief system. So this was unusual for me to do that.
Well,
I've done it once before.
We thank you for doing it. I mean, I know that it takes a lot. Yeah, I know that it's very private. We thank Jessica too, because it certainly was a private moment for her.
Thank you.
But when I I looked over and saw her in tears, I just felt like, we have to kind of explore a little bit more kind of what you were
I appreciate
feeling.
That.
But what I think is interesting is the fact that you not only, communicate with people that have passed on, but then you also do all this positive, color readings.
Color and energy, motivation.
I think you had said that, growing up.
You have a lot of yellow.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, you're really good with emotion, but you have to watch your ebbs and flows.
Oh, that is very accurate for me. Just ask my husband. And I'm not talking about Bradley Cooper behind me. I'm talking about my real husband.
Yeah, or George Clooney for me.
Of course. Well, Linda, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having
me. Doing this. Jessica, thank you also.
Jessica, thank you.
Everyone in the audience is going home with Linda Lauren's new book, Medium Rare, so you can read a lot more about the gifts that this amazing woman has. And please stay tuned, because up next we sit down with the founder of Rent A Gent. Yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. And as an added bonus, we have a few men from the service here in studio, hot and shirtless. Stay right there. Welcome back to Celebrity Corner. I'm your host, Dorothy Cascerceri. Just like we can turn on our TVs and watch our favorite shows on demand, celebrities have just about everything in life on demand. Over-the-top customized cars when they need them, special meals flown in from other time zones whenever they have a craving. And now there's a new service that can make you feel like a celebrity. And this new service provides men on demand. Yes, men. In fact, I'm using it right now. It's not a dating service, and it's not an escort service, so what is it? Here to tell us more is Rent A Gent CEO, Sara Shikhman. Welcome, Sara.
Thanks, Dorothy. It's great to be here.
Thanks for being here today. And thank you for allowing me to rent your gent as a piece of furniture on our set.
Well, we don't usually do that, but anything for you, Dorothy.
Well, we don't want to make him suffer too bad, so we'll let him go off camera while I sit down, and we'll check in with him in just a little bit. So tell me about this website. I mean, rentagent.fyi. Emmy, right, is something that you founded as something, you know, a place that women can go and they can choose whatever guy they like, but it's not really a dating service or an escort service. Explain it.
Sure. Well, I was a busy corporate lawyer, and then I started my own company, and I really didn't have enough time to go on these dating sites and sift through 1,000 profiles to find the guy for me to go out on a Friday night. So I wanted a service where it's going to be a great time, pretty much guaranteed. So I founded this company thinking that there are busy women like me who are successful, who don't have a lot of time, who want a service where all the guys are pre-screened, vetted, and where they're going to have a great time.
So these guys can act as dates, or they can just help you with kind of everyday things that you need. Like if you need a driver, you know, why hire the, you know, 65-year-old, you know, grandfather? Call one of your guys, and you can have someone hot driving you around.
Exactly. They all have 3 common characteristics. They're all very handsome, most of the six-pack.
As we saw one already.
Yes. They're all educated, and they're all talented. So they have different talents: singing, dancing, philosophy, poetry, karate, personal training, whatever it is that your heart desires on that special Friday night.
I see. So this is different, though, in terms of an escort service, because there's really, you know, there's really no sex involved, correct?
Yeah, we as women,
okay,
we know,
forget it. We're not using the site.
Well, we don't have to pay for sex, right, as women. We're not men. Right, so that's not really what we're looking for. As women, we're looking for a guy who's attractive but also very intelligent. And we want to have a good time where it's not going to be any hassles where at the end of the night the guy's not like, oh, can I please come upstairs, or can we do more? This is by your own terms. You do whatever you want.
I see. Okay. So I would love to meet some of the gents that you brought along tonight, because I caught a glimpse of them backstage and there's some cutie pies.
Great.
All right, can we bring gent number 1 on out? I feel like I'm on like the dating game or something. Oh yeah, all right, so who is this gentleman?
So this is Tommy.
Hello, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy. Hey. And why don't you tell us about yourself?
Well, basically.
Well, he's not mic'd, so you're gonna have to do that for us.
Oh, okay, sure, I'll do that. Okay. Tommy is a model, and he's been modeling for a long time. He's also a mentor, and he mentors women and youth how to achieve their dreams. So he's not just a great-looking guy, he also has a great career.
Wow, and what kind of things can I rent Tommy for?
Well, Tommy can
Does he know how to fix things? Is he handy?
He's pretty handy, but that's not his specialty.
Because sometimes I could definitely see, you know, some friends of mine, mind you, I say some friends of mine, not me, going to Rent A Gent to rent someone who's handy who can fix something around the house.
He can do a good art lesson where a group of girls can draw him because he has a great body.
Oh.
And at the end of the lesson, he can do a couple of other different activities. So he's really good at bachelorette parties, and he's also really good at just talking to women and going on a date.
And what is he good at doing at bachelorette parties? Is anybody else in the audience wondering what exactly Sarah's alluding to here?
Sure. Yeah, so at a lot of the bachelorette parties where he goes, they do a lot of dancing, where he teaches the women how to dance, and at the end of the dance, for every move that they learn, he takes off one piece of clothing.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Well, thank you, Tommy. Have a seat. Very good. Okay, and now how about gent number 2? Come on out, sir. Who do we have here?
Hi, this is Frankie.
Frankie, oh yeah. Okay, Frankie's a dancer,
yes,
right?
Yes.
How did I guess? I must be getting the Linda Lauren, you know, psychic medium thing going on.
So on the day that Frankie came to us to audition, there was about 50 guys, and we picked Frankie because he's a triple threat. Basically, he can dance, he can sing, and he's also a great-looking guy.
Oh yeah, he is. He's adorable.
So he toured with the classical ballet, and he lived in Italy, and he's very well traveled. He can talk about a variety of different subjects, and he can teach any woman, any age, how to do some simple dance moves.
Okay, so you can learn dance instruction, he can take you out on the town, he can recreate Dancing with the Stars, that kind of thing.
Yeah, he can teach you how to play the piano, he can teach you how to sing, and he plays the piano beautifully. Actually, when he played the piano for our panel of female judges, they were like, oh my God, I want this guy in my house right now.
Well, wait a second. Panel of female judges, how can I be a part of this?
Every Wednesday night, we do it in New York.
Oh, sign me up. I think I'm free on Wednesdays.
Okay, great.
Okay, well, thank you very much. We appreciate it. And I love the warm welcome that our Celebrity Corner audience is giving all these lovely men. Now, okay, our third gent, who we've already seen, come on out, my human chair.
And this is Michael. He's a runway model, and he's also a singer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And you can tell that Michael, you know, doesn't really take himself too seriously, that he was willing to, you know, take his shirt off and you know, kneel down and be my chair for the opening of the segment. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So now where you can sit down. Thank you so much. Now, where do you find these guys?
So we have postings all over the country now on LinkedIn, Monster, and other places, and we also recruit on the acting and modeling websites. So we have basically, for every one position on the website, we have 100 to 200 guys apply for it.
Oh, wow. So,
yeah. No shortage of guys.
No, so it's very, very competitive.
It's very competitive because our clients are paying $200 an hour. If you're paying $200 an hour, you want a top-level service, and that's what we provide.
Of course. Well, our studio audience is going to be very happy because everyone's going home with a $100 gift card to Rent A Gent. So you can try these fine fellows out for a 50% discount. I mean, who doesn't like a bargain, right? Mm-hmm. Wow, isn't that so fascinating? And how long ago did you start the company?
We started the company 6 months ago.
Okay.
And we started renting out guys pretty much right away. And we started only in New York, and now we've expanded to Philadelphia, DC, Virginia, Chicago, Texas. We're going to be recruiting in LA and Vegas, and we want to take it internationally as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we've seen a crazy amount of demand. I never expected that.
Well, because it's hard to find a quality man. I mean, you can go on Match.com and those sorts of sites, but there's some creepers lurking around on those sites, right? But it's like here, you know, everyone's pre-screened. Mm-hmm. You guys don't look like creeps to me. You look like normal guys. I mean, I haven't been on a date with you, but I trust Sara. I trust Sara's judgment and her panel of female judges, which I'm going to see you Wednesday as a part of that.
Yeah, we need some tough judges.
Okay. Oh, I can definitely bring that. Well, Sara, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you also to our gents. What good sports they were.
And this is our new underwear.
Oh, I love that. Fabulous. Up next, I'm heading into the DJ booth to chat with tonight's resident DJ, Zeke Thomas. He has a lot of famous friends and is the son of a sports legend. I'm finding out more when we return. Welcome back to Celebrity Corner. I'm your host, Dorothy Cascerceri. I love that you're dancing in the background of my shot. I love it. He's been serenading us all night, transforming our studio into a party. Please put your hands together for celebrity DJ Zeke Thomas. Great to have you in here.
Thank you for having me.
I just absolutely love your music choice tonight. And
I'm glad. Can I please come back?
Every single week.
Yes.
Okay, fine, book it. So, I mean, what's life without music, you know? I mean, everything that you've been playing tonight has been awesome, and you just have kind of brought that extra thing, you know, to our party. So, you have a pretty interesting story. I mean, you're friends with a lot of big celebrities. Taryn Manning from Orange is the New Black is one of them, right?
Yes.
I love her. This role has been incredible for her.
It really has. But you know what her breakout role was? She's featured in my music video. That's what made her career.
Obviously.
That's what made
I
her
mean,
career.
Hello, that's it. What is that show called again? No, I know her from the music video.
The music video, Regret.
You are so sweet. You have a great attitude. I love it.
Thank you.
And also, your last name, Thomas, is a pretty common last name, but your dad is actually Isiah Thomas.
Yes.
NBA legend Isiah Thomas. I mean, I remember growing up when I was a 76ers fan, you know, I liked basketball back when I was younger. I used to play for the, you know, the JV team. I was pretty bad.
Okay.
But,
okay, let's see some moves.
Yeah, no, that's another segment. But no, I remember, you know, seeing your dad play, and that's pretty cool.
Thank you. He's one of the best, and he's a great dad, and I'm proud to have him.
I love it. Now, a lot of people tend to think that sometimes, you know, being a DJ is kind of, you know, you just pick a bunch of songs and you put them all together and there's nothing really to it. But it is an art.
It is. I mean, music is half the battle. You know, on my computer I have over 20,000 songs. I know every single one of them.
20,000 songs on your computer?
Over. So I could make you a nice iPad.
I will just be taking this.
Oh, see, she gonna steal my computer and stuff.
I think I have maybe 10 songs on my computer. So there might be a mix-up. You know, back in my office later.
I can send you some music.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate that.
I'll hook you up.
I'm obsessed with music. I mean, you know, I have to tell you, the first DJ I ever saw perform was DJ AM, Adam Goldberg, who, you know, passed away. And I was so just, you know, I don't know, I just was so amazed by, you know, what he churned out and kind of, you know, how he did everything. And you know, being over here earlier and watching you, it's a little bit more than like a little like chicka, you know? Like chicka.
Look at you DJing now.
And by the way, you mentioned your single,
yes.
Regret, and our entire studio audience is going home with a free download of
yes.
Zeke Thomas's single, Regret. So, is this a good song for, you know, working out?
It's a great song for working out, a great song for, you know, turning up, partying. It's a great record.
I love it.
But everybody needs to go check out the music video.
The music video
really.
is where can we find it?
You can find it on YouTube, on Vivo. I have my own Vivo channel. I'm fancy.
Oh, you are fancy. And we can see Taryn Manning also.
Yes, you can see Taryn Manning.
Oh, I like that. I know, I heard her voice in the beginning of it. I love it. Well, DJ Zeke Thomas, thank you so much for being with us here today. I really appreciate it.
I can't wait to come back.
Same here. Up next, giveaways and more. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Celebrity Corner. We have already had so many audience giveaways during tonight's show, but there are more. And our viewers at home can have a chance to win too. Tonight, we're sending everyone in our studio audience home with Popchips. Popchips have no fake colors, no fake flavors, no preservatives, no trans fat, and no cholesterol, and they're even certified kosher and gluten-free. A single-serve bag of Popchips has only 100 calories, and Popchips are never fried and never baked. They're popped. One lucky viewer at home can win a 3-month supply of Popchips by tweeting @Popchips and @Dorothy on TV with the hashtag #BringTheFun, and tell us how you bring the fun day in and day out. We are also sending each one of our studio audience members home with one of these bracelets from Threads of Friendship, valued at $48 each. Worn by A-listers such as Miley Cyrus, Eva Longoria, and Kirstie Alley, all Threads of Friendship bracelets are made of the finest materials. They come in a variety of trendy colors and styles, and this is my favorite part. A portion of each purchase is donated to the Walkabout Foundation, an international charity that donates wheelchairs to people in need around the world and funds research to find a cure for paralysis. Find out more at walkabout.org. The other great thing about Threads of Friendship is you can become a brand ambassador and set up your own Threads of Friendship shop where you can collect a percentage of sales. To find out more, visit threadsoffriendship.net. And we're giving one lucky viewer at home a fabulous Threads of Friendship bracelet. Simply tweet me @Dorothy on TV and tell me why your friendships are so important to you, and we will choose one lucky winner. So it's been about 3 weeks now that I've been using Sports Food Technologies rapid electrolyte replacement strips before and after my workouts. And I have to tell you, I have seen a huge difference in my stamina and especially in my recovery. These little strips replace the vitamins and minerals we lose during exercise, like potassium and sodium, but they don't have all the calories, sugars, and preservatives of sports drinks, which is what I like about them. Check out sportsfood.com for more info and to take advantage of the buy one, get one free sale. There's no better time to try them. Thank you again to my live studio audience for being with us tonight. If you want to be part of our live studio audience, email celebritycorneraudience@gmail.com for free tickets. We're off next week, but we're back on the air Thursday, April 3rd. In the meantime, check me out on VH1, where I'm featured in the popular series, The Fabulous Life of. I'm talking bling, cars, and more in 4 separate specials featuring the fabulous life of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, Justin Bieber, Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon, and Nicki Minaj. I think we actually have a short clip of that one. Nicki Minaj has really turned her name into an empire, and it keeps growing.
The Fabulous Life of Nicki Minaj, Wednesday at 10, only on VH1.
And I should also mention that I'm representing one of my favorite luxury lifestyle websites in the series, justlux.com. So be sure to check your local listings for show dates and times on VH1. Thank you so much to Zoom Interiors for my fabulous set, also to allmodern.com, and I will see you back here Thursday night, April 3rd, 6:30 in New York on WVVH and 7:30 in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware on WMCN, and also online, dorothytv.com. Remember to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, both @Dorothy on TV.